Well, I'm joined now by the current Deputy First Minister of Scotland, Shona Robison. Good evening. Thank you for being with us. And I just wonder, are we heading towards a John Swinney coronation?
Well, look, first of all, I thought Humza Yousaf made a very dignified statement in his resignation today. And of course, he will be carrying on as First Minister until a new leader is elected and First Minister voted through the Scottish Parliament. I don't know who will be putting their hat in the ring, but I certainly will not be endorsing anyone in this election. But what we need to see is someone who can, well, unite the party, but also, I think, be able to reach across the Scottish Parliament and try and reset some of the relationships there. There's a lot of work to be got on with in the Scottish Parliament, not least the legislation around the post offices to make sure that some postmasters and mistresses get the justice that they deserve. So we've got work to do, and we're determined to get on with that.
But the big question is, whoever it is, do they have a mandate?
Well, of course, we have a fixed-term election here in Scotland. The next election is in 2026. The last election in 2021, we received a very large mandate, almost a majority,
but that's irrelevant.
In fact.
You're going to have two other leaders since then. I mean, how many unelected leaders, unelected by the Scottish people, do you actually want?
Well, the responsibility falls to us as the largest party by far to put forward a candidate for First Minister. I think what the people want is to see stability. They want definitely a focus on the priorities of the people, and that's what we have to do. So we will get on with that. The leadership election, of course, will happen in due course, and our candidate will be put forward as First Minister to the Scottish Parliament.
Right. Can whoever... you just lost your earpiece. I'll just let you put that back in. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Shona?
Sorry, could you just... So, yes, I can hear you now. Sorry about that. It's a bit windy here.
Yeah, they're difficult sometimes, these earpieces. I just wonder, can whoever takes over govern, as a minority government?
Well, look, the SNP has actually governed as a minority government for more time in the Scottish Parliament than any other form of government. So we have great experience of doing that. Now, it's not without its challenges. You have to reach out and you have to try and agree around certain issues. And the budget, of course, is a time where that can become quite heightened. And as the Finance Secretary, I am well aware of that. But, we need to try to reach out on issue by issue with different parties across the chamber. And, there's a challenge for the opposition here as well. I think the public want to see politicians focusing and trying to work together on their priorities, and that's certainly what we will aim to do going forward.
Just a quick one. I mean, how can a politician shrewd enough to become First Minister unceremoniously dump the coalition partner and then say, I didn't realise they'd be so hurt or hacked off?
Well, look, I think everybody realises that the Butte House Agreement was coming to an end, but the way it happened, it was misjudged. And I think the mark of the man, and Humza Yousaf is someone who takes ownership of that, and he has owned that and been quite upfront about it. It was a miscalculation, and of course he's paid the ultimate price for that. But what's important now is to go forward, to make sure that we get on with a leadership election, and of course put our candidate forward for First Minister, because there's a lot of work to be done in the Scottish Parliament for the people of Scotland.
Right, just finally, are you in the running?
Yes.
You are in the running?
No, sorry. No, I'm not. Sorry, I thought you said, can you hear me? So it's really difficult to hear you. No, I am definitely not in the running. Can I make that absolutely clear? My focus over the next few days and weeks... Over the next few days and weeks, my focus is on getting on with the job of the Deputy First Minister and the public finances here in Scotland.
OK, well, someone will clip that up, I'm afraid. But anyway, listen, you made your point. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed.
OK.
Thank you.
Thanks.